Hello there, thanks for stopping by again. I've caught a rare moment of lovely evening sun in this fantastic, actually not fantastic at all, it's a miserable summer we're having this year. There's a lot of rain about, but fortunately this time of evening, about 7 o'clock-ish, sun's moved around, it's lovely. Going to sit out on the doorstep, have a beer and just try, enjoy the last of the sun really. The beer that we've got today is a beer that, after last week's Exalted Exotica, being given fantastic beers to celebrate Yorkshire Day and pre-release stuff and stuff that you can't normally buy, this is actually a beer that I found while I was walking around the supermarket. It's a St. Peter's beer, St. Peter's Amarillo Ale, in the lovely, they did a lovely job of the marketing, the lovely flask-shaped bottle. And I was walking around the supermarket, I saw these on the shelf, and I thought, I haven't had a St. Peter's beer for years, because some of their beers are fantastic, they're absolute textbook examples of what they should be, and I've had some that I think are a little bit ho-hum, and every now and again I think, well, the beer's good, but the bottling isn't quite right, the bottling is a little bit faulty. So that's been my experience of their beers. Your mileage may vary, as they say. But the beer we've got today, Amarillo Ale. Amarillo is a hop variety. It's kind of you expect to find it in American beers, really. Amarillo is the let's pour some of this out. Amarillo is the Spanish word for yellow, and weirdly, what I always get in beers that have Amarillo hops is a certain kind of like sunshiny quality. I know that's a slightly weird thing to say, but there's something about the lively citrusy smell, and they give the beer a lovely. There's just something. It just reminds me of summer. Like maybe it's some other English ales that use a little bit of Amarillo hops that reminds me of the summer. But there's something incredibly summery, incredibly refreshing, crisp, zesty about it. And this beer is a kind of a classic example for me of an English summer ale. It's lovely pale. We've got it nicely chilled, so it's refreshing. That lovely yellowy, sunshiny character on the nose. Lovely, crisp, zesty, really, really fantastic. Just what you want. It didn't get very hot today. We got up to about 20, but hey, this isn't a weather blog; it's a beer blog. The beer is great. Go and try and seek it out at a supermarket near you. Now, I was surprised that I enjoyed this because, like I say, I've had a little bit of problem with St. Peter's beers in the past. Now, when I took this bottle of beer off the shelf, behind it there was another bottle, and I thought, oh, I'll have that one as well. And then I took another bottle off the shelf, and what I found, I got 2 bottles back in the supermarket. I don't know if you can see that that's slightly cloudy. Now what I'm going to do, I saw it there, slightly cloudy. Let me just finish this. I'm going to have to commit the cardinal sin of pouring beer down the drain. I'm sorry about that. But what I found was this cloudy bottle, and I nearly avoided it. I thought, that's something that I'm surprised to see in a supermarket. You would imagine your quality control would be that you're not sending cloudy beers out. And I was going to avoid it. I just thought, you know what? It's beer. Like, how bad can it be? And so, from the lovely, clear, pale, crisp one, what we've got now is, I'm sure you can see that. It almost looks like Hogarden. Now I'm curious to see whether it's going to adversely affect the beer or not. Now it's lovely, bright, still got that lovely sunshiny quality. Slightly weird texture, almost. That's interesting, because on the nose it still seems quite clean, crisp and sunshiny. On the palate, slightly weird texture and a very slightly sort of mousy smell, mousy taste, sorry. It's definitely not quite right. I was curious to see if it was just a bit of yeast sediment in the bottle that would just change the character of the beer slightly, not for better or worse, but it's different. But I actually think that's faulty. So I'm not going to drink this, and sadly, I'm not even going to toast you with this and thank you for stopping by, because that's poor, and you deserve better than this, frankly. So empty glass. Thanks for stopping by. I've got more of the bottle here. I need to get a fresh glass. We'll see you next time. Bye now.